Yeah. Okay. Well, hello. I'm Val. If you guys want to introduce your names and pronouns, you know.
Yeah, I'm Sarah. I go by she, her, and I play the drums.
I'm Kalani. I go by she, her, and I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Will. I go by he, him, and I'm the bassist and engineer.
And we're missing Sam.
Yeah, we're missing our
Missing
guitarist Sam. He goes
Sam.
by he, him.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm Val. I go by all pronouns really, so doesn't matter. But
Oh, yeah.
hi, Pete. Ah, so beautiful. I love. Okay, so let me get the actual questions out right now. But I'm excited. You like I don't know. I was so excited to like hear that you guys like were gonna play for Cyber Escape.
Yeah, we're super stoked to be a part of it.
Yeah,
Like, do some music in this time.
I know. It's just so hard. There's lots of, people are getting tired of COVID and like throwing just real life shows because they're going crazy and stuff. But like, yeah,
It's really nice to be a part of a community that like brings everyone together, and even for a live show that's not in person.
yeah, because I get people have feelings, but also it's like there's like a whole pandemic, so it's kind of like you have to adapt, really.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we miss playing shows so much, but
Yeah,
we still gotta follow, the
Definitely
rules and stuff.
It's definitely come up in conversation a
Yeah.
lot.
yeah, but let's get started to the questions or whatever. And again, if you want to talk afterwards, kiki, chit chat, whatever, we can.
Totally.
Okay.
Cool.
So obviously for this like interview, I was like looking into like almost everything about you guys. I have not seen the collective that like 1 hour interview yet. I was
Oh,
meaning
not so
to.
collective.
Yeah.
That was a long interview.
Yeah, I was so like I wanted to watch it, but I didn't have time. But I was looking to you guys and I was looking to your TikToks and I saw from Aiden's like thing, interview with you guys that you were talking about TikTok and I was like, oh work, let me see. And I was so surprised like about how big you guys are. Y'all are followers.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
that's those two. I
Yeah, we kind of just like
no connection to that.
I don't know. We post music stuff, but then we also just like post like joke videos too.
The one thing I've noticed about TikTok and music and art and stuff in general is that people are looking more towards like funny videos, get to know the people less than the actual music. So I mean, I hope in the future we get more people listening to our music, but we're grateful to have that following.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I definitely saw from some of the comments that they like after getting to know you guys, like they were really into your music afterwards. It was kind of like a tunnel, you know.
Yeah, it was so sweet to hear all the comments.
Yeah. Especially from people not in the scene, which is
Yeah.
different. It was kind of gave us a chance to branch out of the scene and across the
Yeah.
country and everything. So,
or even in different countries, we got like new fans from TikTok in like Amsterdam and Australia.
That's sick.
And Brazil and
Australia is a big one too, which is awesome.
Awesome.
They're like, come to Brazil. Come on.
I know. I love hearing
World
concerts.
tour.
Like, come to Australia. That's like our dream.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
World tour.
One day.
I was looking into it and I want to know, how do you guys handle or feel when people start to ship you guys or make little narratives?
Oh, it's so weird.
We're like family.
I haven't really heard anything.
I mean, I have to say, like, I think on an outside point of view, people see two guys and two girls, and they're like, "Oh, Fleetwood Mac," blah blah blah. And we're definitely a very like touchy, like, no, well, that's wrong.
We love
together.
Like we just love to hug
we love
each other.
We hug each other a lot, and I guess people just make assumptions and they ship us. But then we love to be like, "Oh, well, she's gay. We're like sisters." Like. Whatever.
I've known her since high school. I have a girlfriend. She has a boyfriend. It's like
Sam's just Sam.
We're just like big one happy family, and we don't really care. If people want to ship us, that's fine.
Yeah, we kind of like to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, because I saw it was like this like TikTok, and it was like everyone being like Kalani and Sarah though, and then
oh my god,
Sarah and Sam, and I was like, oh, work, I guess.
I mean, whatever.
I don't know. People on
want.
TikTok have like no chill,
No filter.
No.
I kind of like it though.
It's funny.
I'm like, all right, get it, I guess.
Oh my god. What if there's fan fiction? Would you guys read it?
Oh, totally.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
We'd probably all sit around together and read it and laugh.
That's if we have like
Real
yeah, like a bunch more friends, I guess.
Also, Sarah, I saw that you got a lot. You're like a teacher. You're the drum guru on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to make a video about, I don't know, just like teaching people how to play drums because that's what I did before COVID. I taught kids how to play drums.
That's so cool. I was gonna ask about that. Because
Yeah,
it
I
sounds
mean,
you have lots of experience. Like it sounded like you were so calm and it was like really patient, which was interesting. How was like teaching kids how to
it
play
was
drums?
amazing. I mean, I really miss it. It takes a lot of patience for sure, because kids can just want to bang the shit out of the drums and not listen. But then you get those certain kids that like listen immediately and like have a really great talent for drums, and it's really nice to see that. And I really want to get back to it soon.
Yeah. Also, do you use those like drumming tips to warm up before rehearsals
Definitely.
or
I
every
use,
day?
like, the most simple tech. I think usually you just warm up with the most simple stuff. So yeah.
That's so cool. So I want to ask you guys also, because from Aiden's interview, you guys were talking about how, in Fever Dreams, a lot of the lyrics, a lot of the songs are kind of like not really in this dimension, not in this reality, but kind of almost like an alternate reality or like something different. And so I wanted to know what like fuels your inspiration when writing these songs or to invoke a feeling.
So with Fever Dream, that was like writing wise lyrics. That was me and Sam. And Sick in Love was the first song that me and Sam worked on together and finished and then brought to the band and we all figured out the instrumentals and whatnot. The next four songs that we're gonna be releasing, I wrote actually by myself when I was like sophomore year of high school, and I'm a freshman in college now. So my writing style is a lot different than it is now, but I don't know. I get a lot of inspiration from like grunge music and R&B, and lyric wise, I just kind of go with my feelings. And if there's a situation, I'll kind of like romanticize the situation a little bit, exaggerate it just a little bit. So I mean, I'm speaking from my own personal experience usually, but I like to just add a little bit of spice.
Yeah. Oh, salt and pepper doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah. Usually most of the songs are about a person. There is a person.
Oh.
But they don't know who they are, so.
Say her name. Say her name. Call them out.
We got Dahlia.
Yeah, Dahlia is based off of a real person, but her name's not Dahlia.
Oh.
Yeah, someone Sam knew. Sam wrote Dahlia when he was in high school.
Sick in Love was just kind of about like your typical blonde guitar boy player, guitar player. And I was super sick of being played around with. And so I was just like, whatever. At this point, you do you. I'll do me. It's about basically just like you like someone so much that it's physically paining you and making you ill. And so we just kind of played around with that concept. And yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. What does the song mean to you?
We gotta write a song about him.
I know. I think he needs to write a song. Get him on the studio.
He sings a lot.
He does.
He'll sing with us.
So I also want to ask, what is usually the first step for you guys when making a song?
So far.
Well, there's kind of two ways of kind of writing it. Is where you start with the lyrics and then you bring in the instrumental, or you bring in the instrumental and then you have the lyrics. And for the most part, I feel like how I've seen you do it, and I've seen us kind of write a song is instrumental first. Everyone kind of, or someone brings an idea in, we make the concept, and then we find a melody.
Yeah.
And then we write lyrics.
I have like packs, or not packs. I have like a ton of notes in my phone, just a random poetry and like things I'll just write down throughout the day. So if we have like a really good instrumental that we're digging and we want to put some lyrics over it, I'll just sit on my phone and go through poetry and like change it up to fit the song. And in our newest song that we've written that we haven't even planned the recording process yet, we've actually all kind of helped with the lyrics, and the instrumental was written all together.
Yeah, it's like the first song we all completely wrote together.
Yeah.
I think.
But that one, we have no idea
When
that's
we haven't
gonna
even
come out.
recorded that yet.
Yeah.
Or even finished it technically.
Yeah.
We need a jam.
Yeah. So like when writing the poetry, do you think about like while you're writing it, do you think about the possible melodies, or is it just like words and then it's like a thing that you'll cross to later?
Well, if it's poetry, probably not. But if you're trying to write lyrics, you would probably have a melody behind it.
I usually go by like just like the structure of the poetry. So like if it's A B C and it has certain like rhymes in certain places, I kind of try and fit that into a melody somewhere. If not, then I change it. Most of the lyrics, I actually have a lot of lyrics from Sick in Love, where it was just like we were trying to fit in so many words, like it's not the lack of food or sleep or nicotine, and we were just like, this does not sound right, like we have to make it fit somehow. And so yeah,
Thank God you took out nicotine.
I know. But yeah, we just kind of come up with two things and then we fit them together.
Mhm.
What we feel is the best way to do it.
Yeah. So for me, it's like, and I write mainly poetry. That's kind of my thing. I haven't really learned music like that yet, although I've always wanted to. So I've been kind of writing lyrics like by myself. I don't really play an instrument, so it's just like that kind of thing.
I did the exact same thing.
Yeah. And so also from like in middle school, I played band. So it's like the sheet music and all of this. And
What'd you play?
I played the clarinet.
Nice.
I was a clarinet girl. And then, but what confuses me and impresses me so much, specifically about drums, is y'all don't have sheet. Like, I don't think, Sarah, that you have like a sheet music that you write down the notes. So how do you remember like
Well,
your
so
set?
let's say so usually jazz players would do that. They go by like a transcription, but for like our music and most like any other music than jazz and like stuff like that that's super complicated and you need to hit all the kicks and all that stuff, you just kind of remember it, I guess, and you go with like you play with, like I follow along with Will's bass and then he follows my drums. So, and then I like, sometimes I think of like a cool fill, I'm like, okay, I gotta do that fill there, you know.
And
Ah.
if any of us do something like while we're practicing that we really like we will make it known. We'll be like, do that. That is so good. Or we'll be
Yeah.
like, don't do that, please. Like it's just all about, it's like a big puzzle and we just kind of make it all fit together
Really gets stuck in
eventually.
the head.
Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely gets stuck in your head.
that's a good thing. If you're writing a song, you want it. If it gets stuck in your head, that means it's
You're doing
worthy.
something.
Wow. So it's all like memorization, really. That is crazy. Because for the longest time, I just assumed, and I had friends in bands, but I never went to their practices or anything. I was just at the shows. So for the longest time, I genuinely believed you guys had sheet music that you wrote down singular and individually. And I was always like, why do these guys never bring their stands?
I mean, fun fact, I can't even like read music that well. So I just memorize everything or I go by ear.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't speak for them. I know he.
Well,
Don't
no,
you read music?
I know music theory, and I'm terrible at reading music.
I
I know where middle C is.
I can read music, but it's really hard for me to like sight read, like read and play at the same exact time.
Mhm.
I mean, when I was in jazz band, we had stands and read the music and stuff. So I think that's mostly like maybe like a jazz thing and like band thing.
Which is super cool.
Yeah,
I feel like it's way harder than
Yes,
like what we
it
do.
is.
We just memorize it.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Because I barely play clarinet now, but there's a little phase where I was like, I want to do a band with clarinet. And so I would do like a little thingy. And I still want to do it. I just haven't gotten like I have the clarinet, I just haven't like played it yet. But yeah.
That's like super niche.
It's not right here. Got it.
But also I was wanting to ask, completely tangent. It's a completely different tangent, but your guys' style and your clothing. So what like how would you guys describe your style and who would be your fashion icons or like people you like?
That's
I
hard.
kind of like, and recently I kind of like have started dressing more like 70s, like retro style, and I kind of pulled them all in with me. And I'm like, okay, guys, we have to do this, this, and this, and this. But I don't know. That's like just as a band. I don't know. What do you guys?
Are you talking about individually?
Or like as a band?
Oh,
Oh.
oh. Yeah, I don't know. I have a weird, strange fashion sense that I've never been able to describe, nor my family or friends. So I just do what I think looks nice. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine like switches up every single day between like a couple different styles, but I'd say pretty like 70s
Yeah.
retro bell bottoms.
Yeah,
Comfy.
mine switches. I used to be horrible at fashion. Still am, kind of. But, like,
No.
it changes a lot. Like, sometimes I could be, like, surfer, hippie person. And then other times, like, I don't know. I kind of like to be, I've been leaning more towards, like, androgynous clothing and stuff like that. More masculine stuff.
Same.
Then some, like, on the very, very rare occasion, I like to dress a little feminine. But
I love when Sarah's like, yeah, dress me. And I'm like, yes! Yes! But as a band,
True. The dress TikTok, where it's like you guys switch outfits.
oh, yeah. I was
That
literally
was
just
a serve.
shirt.
yeah,
That
and
was
it's
a
funny,
full
like,
serve.
I feel like we both kind of dress androgynous in a way. I'm definitely more feminine in the way I dress, but I definitely have like a masculine side to me. But as a band, we've been heading more towards like classy dress clothing, but make it kind of casual.
Yeah,
And
you'll see that in our video.
Yeah, like make it you, but make it like nice. You look like you could go to like a dinner, but it's casual.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see a business casual at some point. Some proper slacks, a good pencil skirt,
I
whatever.
really want to get a suit. I've never had a suit, and I
business
really
casual.
want to get a suit.
I've been super into suits lately.
You absolutely should get a suit. I think a beautiful light to dark medium gray suit
Yes,
with a nice little blue on it. Some nice
We
blues.
should all just get matching suits.
that'd be so.
And like
Yeah.
first show that we play live,
I know.
matching suits. That'd be so cool.
So this is the last question. Again, if you want to talk after the interview, that's cool. And we can kiki and all that. But if you could create a character in a fictional world, what would it be?
Like for us to be.
Yeah.
That's such a broad question.
I love that question.
It's so interesting. Like growing up, I would always imagine like fantasy, like sci-fi, everything, and so I've always I've done that before, like characters, but to pinpoint it, that's kind of hard.
For me, probably I'd be someone like Wanda in WandaVision, like how she's a witch, but she's also like this really badass mother, and she's just like the epitome of like a super powerful, confident woman that I would want to be. Like I don't know, I'd probably just be like some witchy, metal badass type of superhuman in a cool costume.
I think I would lean towards a more like ethereal, like fairy goddess person.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'd probably be some elf in the woods with bow and arrow and sword and just have
I
I
can
can also see that.
like a companion by my side.
Hello, doggy by your side.
Or a dog. Being a dog would be cool.
Yeah, except you'd be colorblind.
Oh yeah.
Well, it can smell good.
Your persona could be Pete.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to be Petey.
Yeah, Pete looks like he gets spoiled. He gets all the cuddles.
He
Yeah.
literally is like he's huge and he thinks he's like a lap dog, so he just sits on you.
So whose dog is?
I recently just got him. I've had him for like almost 2 months now.
Oh my god! I thought you've had him for like years. Like he's
Oh.
so
Oh, he's brand
comfortable.
new.
We're gonna get another band dog because I'm getting a puppy soon in a couple weeks. So we're gonna have 2 little band dogs that can run around and play with each other.
Love. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for even being part of the interview.
For having us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're honored.